Hello everybody, I'm Rob Bleetler.
Hello everybody, I'm Jace Bleetler.
Welcome to The Adventure. Welcome to the show everybody.
Welcome to the show everybody.
Hey everyone, here we are down here at Chincoteague Island. I'm going to walk around and look for some horses. If you can see in the background there's the Chincoteague Lighthouse. We're just walking the trail back to the parking lot. We just walked over to the lighthouse, took a few pictures, and wasn't really much to see there. It's a damp and dreary day here, but hey, it's a nice place. I mean, even when it's damp and dreary, it's about 45 degrees, so it's not too horrible. Said I haven't seen any horses yet. I saw some fresh horse poop, but haven't seen a horse yet. So we're looking, and we'll keep looking and let you know what we find. And the wildlife loop now, and I'm trying to be as quiet as I can. So far the only thing I've come across are a few ducks. Haven't seen a horse yet, but I've been here a few times and only twice seen horses. Here I've seen horses much more at Chincoteague, but nonetheless this is still a nice little hiking area, place to get out and get some exercise. It's beautiful. So we're just going to keep on hiking, see if we come across any horses or any other wildlife, and check back in with you shortly. So we're about halfway through this wildlife loop here. And although we've seen a lot of birds, I saw a juvenile eagle, a couple of hawks, and one owl. But, I can never get the camera out fast enough when those things are flying at you, They see you coming a mile before you get to them. But if you listen and I be quiet, you can hear the birds out here. I'm being a little noisy and pissing them off. Don't like to do that. But here we are out here, and you know, like I said, we haven't run in any horses yet, but you know, we're only about halfway through the wildlife loop, and then we're going to drive down the other end, the Assateague Beach, down the other end of the road down there, and see if we see any down there. It says Pony Corral on the map, but you know, you never know. There is another dirt road at the end of the loop over here. It says it's about 7.5 miles, and it goes, looks like roughly through all marshland, which is probably the best chance to see the horses. But I don't know if I'm up for 7.5 miles this morning with the weather being what it is. The rain is moving north toward where I'm headed to in Pennsylvania anyway. So, ooh, I just saw deer, but I scared them because I was making too much noise. Let's see if we can see them. Shh. The deer, first real bigger animal we've seen since we've been out here, but it was kind of cool to approach them. And it's, I don't know if you can hear it, but the wind going through the marsh out here through the trees is so loud. It sounds like the beach with the water crashing, but it's not. It's the wind. Is that crazy or what? That's some wind there. So now we're walking along a woodland trail here off the wildlife trail, which obviously, as you saw, there were deer. We just saw them. This is where they were. So we'll keep you posted and what else we run into and what else we see out here. Walking up off of the wildlife loop here at Chincoteague Island National Wildlife Preserve. So let's take a walk up here and see what we can find. Oh, this looks interesting. I saw the lighthouse out in the distance that I was at earlier, which unfortunately I did not take video of while I was there. It was a little foggy, and yeah, so then there it is. There's that lighthouse off in the distance across the marsh. This is the other side of the marsh where we still haven't seen any horses at. But anyway, this is it. This is the open marshland here at Chincoteague. It's a bit windy out here. Zoom in a little better for you there. You can see that lighthouse off there. And you can see it's a very, very overcast day. It's about 45 degrees. It's pretty two deer a couple minutes ago as we entered this trail that comes up to this overlook here. But again, still not a single horse. But you know, I expected no less. I think the place where we need to see the horses is a little bit more of a hike and would be better suited for a more a warmer day. You know, as you can see, it's kind of cloudy. The sun is up there and it's trying to peek through, but it's definitely a cloudy, kind of overcast day. But for me, oh, look at that. There it comes. Look at that. Just as I say that, here it comes poking through the clouds to warm me up. Look at that. So we're going to head on back down this trail and get back out into the paved trail out there. And we'll up. it is. There's the ocean. Something's been back here today that's got pretty big claws, and there's no people tracks. That's got to be a sizable raccoon or something, maybe a fox. Isn't that a beautiful sound? Look at that. This is what it's all about. This is truly what it is all about. There's nobody else here. It's an overcast, chilly kind of day. It's not a day you would be out on the beach sunbathing. You know, there is another human being on the beach. Oddly enough. Well, I got to say at this point I'm getting a little discouraged. I don't think we're really going to see any horses out here today. I've been walking around for about an hour and a half or so, and I've walked a few miles in a good portion of this area where you can walk, and I'll be damned if I've seen anything but horse poo. But you never know, we might run into something. I have, seen a few birds. We walked out to the beach. What a beautiful sound, huh? Isn't that beautiful? The sun over that like that with the overcast sky. I love it. Love it. But I love the outdoors because it's an adventure. I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. We have some more deer up here on the side of the road. She saw me. She is. She's just looking at us. Well, the sun came out and it turned out to be quite a nice day down here. We're really, really lucky. It turned out to be a bright old sunny day. The clouds all blew off. Still haven't seen a horse, but here we are. We're on the last part of our journey for the adventure today here at Chincoteague National Wildlife Preserve. Still haven't seen a single horse, but here we are. We're at the split here of this trail, which is the, what's this called? The woods or something. I don't know. It's another trail. But we're heading toward Pony Overlook. Yeah, there it is. See? And then we'll come back here and we'll split off and do the bivalve trail. And then we're going to have to head on out of here and head on home because we do have a long drive to get our asses back home today. So here we go down the Pony Overlook and we'll see if we see any horses down here, guys. January. Chincoteague, Virginia. February 2nd, 2020. There's some kind of trail that goes back in there. A lot of birds flying around in the trees. Maybe a deer run. But who knows? You know, I don't know. Maybe it's a horse run. It says this is the Pony Overlook Trail, but the funny thing about that is I haven't seen any poop at all on this trail. Where I had almost everywhere else I've been in the park today, I've not seen any poopage here, which leads me to believe that the horses don't come anywhere near here. And I can imagine they wouldn't. There's nothing for them to eat in here. This is all pine. Pine and prickly. I mean, this is some thicket here, dude. Looks like it might be opening up a little bit when we come around here. Yeah, there we go. Still haven't really seen a whole bunch of anything though. You know, birds that stay all year, you've seen them. Seen a couple hawks. I saw a juvenile eagle a while back there. What I thought was going to be a shitty day really turned out to be beautiful out here. Even in the dead of winter. Wow, look at that tree. Isn't that just outstandingly beautiful? Look at that. Even in death, it's majestic and beautiful. Maybe even more in death than in life, huh? Wow. Incredible. All right, well, we found some horses. They're on the other side of the fence. Obviously, we can't get close to them, and we don't want to because we really don't want to disturb them. We just wanted to enjoy their beauty. So I'm going to flip this bad boy around so you can check them puppies out. Well, that was kind of cool. We did get to see our ponies. We didn't get to get close or get any good pictures of them. They were pretty far away. But I mean, I know up at Chincoteague, they come a lot closer to you. And, you know, but I've known that, you know, Chincoteague is a better place to get a little closer to the horses. They come running up to your car there. And then you get yelled at by the ranger going, "What are you doing?" You know, anyway. So, it is what it is. We got to see them. We're still walking. We'll see if we see any more. And if so, I'll make sure I share them with you guys. All right? Thanks.